All right, everybody, welcome to Teach Me Crypto. I hope you're all having a beautiful and blessed day. This is your Truth Telling Crypto Guide. So, today we're going to be discussing how to find good coins to invest in, not pump coins, good coins. So, long term investments, solid investments like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So it's a simple process, guys. You can choose to use either of the main sites is up to you. Again, you can choose to use whatever site you want. I choose CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko for the most part. Okay. So right here, what we're going to do is we're just going to start with, imagine I am really, really new. This is literally, I have not bought a single thing and I am wondering what to put my money in. Should I just buy Bitcoin? No, not necessarily. Should I just go ahead and buy Ethereum? Not necessarily. So essentially, it's really important that you have tiers of investment. You have your stables, you have your a little bit volatile where you have higher percentages of growth, and then you can use 10% of your portfolio in absolute garbage, like complete volatility, long shots, gambling. Essentially, no more than 10% of the portfolio should ever be used for that. Any good investor will tell you that, and that's essentially what they do. So, and when I say they, I mean investors that are consistently investing, building businesses off of investing, or previous investors, as well as, even hedge fund managers for themselves. Obviously, they're not going to be gambling with other people's money, but anybody that is in consistent investing will tell you that they, really conservative investors will probably use like 2%, but the average will use about 5%, and the aggressive investor will use about 10% of their portfolio in garbage, complete garbage, which is the pump coins, okay, or pump stocks if you're working in the stock market. But when it comes to stocks, it's a little bit different, okay? And if you don't understand the difference between stocks and crypto, it's really important that you just take a minute and go and read a couple articles, but thinking about the process is important. So just a quick example is this, okay? So a stock, Google, for example, what causes Google to go up and down? Well, there's a few factors. There's obviously what their competitors do. So that's the first thing. What their competitors do can adversely affect them negatively or positively. So that's first. Secondly, and more importantly, what they do, their own business revenue growth. So let me give you an example. I could be, let's say I'm the CEO of Google. I'm the greatest person in the whole world. I've donated and we've changed the world and everybody is happy about Google. Yay. But we haven't charged any money for any of this. So we're showing a negative return at the end of our fiscal year for profit or growth. Then guess what? The stock drops. It doesn't matter how popular we are, the stock drops. That is what's different than crypto. In crypto, popularity matters. So imagine I'm, again, in crypto now, and I am the CEO of, we'll say XYZ company. All right. And even though my company doesn't have much utility, like for example, let's say it's just a meme coin and it starts out that way, but the entire world is adopting it. And we have, individuals with mass amounts of money kind of adopting it, speaking about it, and helping it be spread across the world in popularity, then the price goes up. My use has not increased. I have not really done anything good as far as my revenue in the organization. All it is that it's more popular. Okay, so there's no product that I'm selling. It's just my popularity that goes up, that increases the price of my stock in crypto. Okay, so a good comparison of how stocks go up and how some cryptos go up. So crypto being very unique, you have many different variations where you have coins or tokens that are just based off of popularity and popularity alone, and then not alone, but combined with a small amount of utility. And then you have coins and tokens that are essentially full utility mainly, and popularity came afterwards. For example, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so basic and simple example of that. So now, how do we find coins? Again, now let's recap. I'm back to the beginning. So I'm new. I'm just starting, and I got $1,000, and I wanna know where should I put it. I only have $1,000. So does that mean I should go buy $1,000 of Bitcoin? Well, if you want to hold it for the next 10 years and not touch it, and yes, then you will have growth. Will you have life-changing growth? Not in my opinion. Okay, so same with Ethereum. Ethereum, even if it goes from where it's at right now, which is 4,000, as you can see, that's US dollars. Even if it goes up to 150,000, or even let's say 250,000. So let's bring up our calculator. Okay, so if we do 250,000 and we divide it by this number right here, okay, 4,059. That's 60 times growth, 61 times the percentage of growth. Okay, so now let's say I take my $1,000 and I multiply it by 6,100%. See, 61 times growth. So I have $61,000. Would that change your life in 10 years? It would not change mine. Okay, so really important you guys understand percentage of growth is what matters here, which is why we do 20, or sorry, what I would do and what I have done is it's about 40 to 50% of my portfolio is in what I call a stronghold, like a HODL, a buy and hold. So, and that's not just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, and then I got about 30% of my portfolio, which is in the medium-based coins. So coins that are a little bit more volatile, but are promising. And then I'm actually a little bit more aggressive. So I do about 10 to 20% of my portfolio in garbage. Okay. But again, it's really, really important that you understand that, there's a way to do everything. So anyways, we can get into, or not we can, but we're going to get into how to find the pump and dump coins, how to invest in them and not get wrecked. So anyways, that was a simple example and understanding of why I wouldn't just take my $1,000 and go and put it in Ethereum. Okay, so what am I going to do now? Where am I going to put my $1,000? Okay, well, we want growth, right? So these little buttons up here, they are buttons, not just indicators. Again, attention to detail is imperative. I would click it. So first thing I would do is I'd click it and I'd see, okay, so this coin called Doge, so I'm new, right? We're just going to assume I'm very new. And I'm going to say this coin called Doge, it looks okay. It looks like it's growing. That looks good. I like that. And I like the price. It's fairly cheap because as new investors, unfortunately, we don't understand the concept of cheap is expensive and expensive is cheap. We don't get that. Okay. So we tend to gravitate to the lower price when a lot of times that's not beneficial for us. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so there's this one, and now what should I do? Okay, so what I should do and what I'm going to do to properly research is first I'm going to open up a new tab and I'm going to go to Twitter. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Twitter and I'm going to search this coin. So I'm going to search Dogecoin and I'm going to see what comes up. I'm going to see, okay, so yes, so now I want to see the community. So it's got 18,000 people following. Okay, that's fairly significant. But I see that there are multiple. Okay, so that tells me a lot. Okay, and now I'm taking a look and I'm seeing Elon's name in here. But who's Elon? Let's say I'm new to investing and I don't know who Elon is. I scroll down, I see, oh, it's Elon Musk. Oh, okay, now I'm getting, oh, okay, he's talking about Doge. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so now with Dogecoin, unless you've been living under a rock, you've been hearing this talked about a lot, right? So now let's assume, now let's go into the phase where, okay, I already know what this is. what's this one right here? Let me, oh goodness, look at that. Let me take a look. What is Matic? What's Polygon? Nobody talks about that. Okay, so let me search this. So I'm gonna go to oops, spelled that wrong. I'm gonna go to Polygon, spelled it wrong again. Okay, and we're gonna bring it up. Okay, oh, wait a second, there it is. All right, okay, let's take it. Oh my goodness, 287,000 followers. Jesus Christ. All right, well, now that says something. So you get it, guys. There's a difference. Okay, now I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna go to YouTube. All right, I'm gonna go to YouTube, and I'm gonna search Polygon. Okay, and I want to see what comes up. Oh, there it is. Again, if you've watched any of my previous videos, do you notice that I did not put in crypto? Okay, there's a reason. So the reason is because I want to see if the system I am searching it in recognizes it as cryptocurrency. If it does, then it is bigger than, one that I would have to put crypto in. I hope you guys understand that. So, okay, so, well, it looks like there's a lot, and oh my goodness, it looks like they have 1.24 million subscribers here. Okay, so now that I've done the basics, the next step is I would click and watch 2 to 5 videos on this. I would just systematically click and go down, doesn't matter where, just want to know more about it, okay? And then I would come on to CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to, so we're going to bring up Polygon here, and we can do it, you can do it here too if you click it on CoinGecko, so I'll show you on both. So whether you're on CoinGecko or you're on CoinMarketCap, the next thing I would do is I'd come take a look at the tags. I want to know what it is. Okay, so it is a platform, enterprise solution, state channels, Coinbase Ventures portfolio, Binance Launchpad, Binance Labs portfolio. That's interesting. Okay, I want to see the tags. So this is how they identify. Okay, and then the next thing is I want to take a look and make sure that they have a white paper. So absolutely imperative that they have a white paper. If you're going to be using this as a HODL, as a secure coin, they need to have a white paper. Second, you need to read the white paper. Okay, so let's find this. Okay, it's going to come up. Please do not get discouraged when it brings up GitHub. This is one mistake people have made in the past, new people. Okay, it brings up this page and they go, oh no, it's not a white paper. Click, they close it. It is a white paper. You scroll down, you start reading. Okay, so we want to read. Okay, so why Matic? Why Matic? Decentralized apps are being processed in large numbers. So really, really important that you look, you go through, and that you start to understand the technology. Okay, so that's the next step. Then, once I've looked at their white paper, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on their website. Okay, and this is the last step I take before I make a decision whether I'm going to invest in this company or not. Okay, so I'm going to come here, I'm going to come on their website, and I'm going to take a look at their website. I'm going to take a look at the interface, and here's the hard part, guys. I'm going to read this. Okay, I'm going to look into their founders. I'm going to actually pay attention to who they have working for them, and I'm going to read. Okay, so really, really important that you guys understand this is a process. You don't just, pull this up and, oh, look, it's up, I'm going to go and buy it. No. Okay, so always wait for your pullbacks. Once you start to get good into your research, once you've decided, so imagine I've decided now and I'm like, okay, that's it, it's good, I like Matic, I like Polygon, and I'm going to take a look at investing. Okay, great. Now comes your chart. Okay, then what you want to do is now you can choose to do this on the exchanges. It's up to you. I go on CoinMarketCap because it's simple and easy. It's right there and gives me a basic template. Basic. Okay, as soon as I look at the chart and I start to see value, I then transition into one of my exchanges, and my exchange of choice is always Binance. Okay, but you have your tools right here. So I start to do a little bit of charting. All right, so I start to take a look. I start to take a look at essentially the pattern that it's making. Okay, so when you guys start to draw your graphs, okay, it's really, really important that you start to understand them. Okay, and learning how to manipulate your graphs is information that needs to be learned also. Okay, because that will help you in determining your buy points, determining if this is even a good investment. So just looking at this briefly, what do I see? Well, I see an uptrend. It's pretty easy, right? Consolidation already happened, right? Look at your dates. From March 12th to April 25th, it consolidated. Okay? So now we're looking at May 14th. So March 12th to April 25th is about 2 and some weeks. So from April 26th to May 14th, it's been consolidating and going up. So it went up, consolidated. That's what these little things are right here. That's when it shoots up and then starts to go back up and down like this. So you're consolidating. People are selling, people are buying. That's what this is. Okay. And now we're back going up. So I expect this to come back down in this range right here and continue to consolidate for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Okay. 10, 11, around 12 days, it'll go past its mark of 152. So I expect it to consolidate from now for the next 12 days in between $1 to $1.37. Okay, on the 12th day mark, it'll shoot up. That's what the expectation is. Okay, so really easy once you start, not easy, but systematic once you start to get it. Okay, guys, so a little bit of understanding how to research your tokens, how to pick them, and please make sure that you're using your Twitters and that you're using your Facebooks and that you're using your YouTube. Really, really important. Even more important than TikTok. Really, really important to use the social media. Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I hope that you have yourself an amazing, amazing day.